this on video? I hope this is on video. Today's walk is not going to be very complicated. I just felt like going for a walk, and I'm not exactly dressed for rocketeering over the rocks and stuff. No stream today, but I wanted to go for a walk. Look at this cat. Probably one of the top houses. Meow. Meow. I'd also come and do some busheteering here if I was a cat in one of the top houses. I felt like talking, since this is not going to be a very long walk probably. I have to do as much talking as possible in this walk. Do I need to do? I don't know. I feel like talking, but I don't know what to talk about. I have to talk. What do you want me to talk about? What do I want me to talk about? Green, probably 10 millimeters if we're lucky. Better than nothing. And for once today, it was actually quite cool compared to the humidity we have had in the past couple of days. We've had a very clear pattern of humidity, then thunder and lightning at night, and but no rain. No decent rain to speak of from that thunder and lightning, which is no surprise. We never get any decent rain, even if there's thunder and lightning. Our decent rain comes from the kind we had last night. Soft rain. Soft rain that continues for longer periods. That is our 10 millimeters here, our 15 millimeters there, and possibly even our... Did I hear baboons? Did I just hear baboons? Please tell me we've got baboons. It'll make this little walk even more worth it. Even our 50, 70 millimeters, that's from soft rain, cold front rain. We are going left. It's one of those aimless days where I wasn't sure, should I go left or go right. There's not going to be much water at the waterfall on the right hand side, and it's a lot closer to the T-junction, and so we are going to go foresteering into this piece here. Got my DSLR, but I don't know what to take photos of. But I just feel like I have to go for a walk. Are there baboons? They can be very, very quiet. Even if it's an entire troop of baboons, they can be surprisingly quiet. One of the baboons came for our dustbin again 2 or 3 days ago. That was the first time in months. Baboons clever enough to remember where the dustbins are. I'm going to go into that piece of forest there just now, maybe. There on the top hand side of the railway line there. So, what do you want me to talk about? This is prime time for anybody that wants to go for a walk, 5:30. Don't be surprised if you see people bringing a dog for a walk in this particular little section. But I can bet you that I know many parts of the mountain where the general public is not even aware of. Not bragging, that's a fact. This here is not too far from civilization, this particular trail. That's why it's obviously more commonly used. However, 15 years ago, nobody was walking here. The trail was here, but nobody was using it. There was no bicycle club like we have today, so there were no cyclists in the mountain at all. And no people bringing the dogs here. It tells you that this is a fairly safe section. Well, I know for a fact it's safe. They regard it as fairly safe, probably, compared to another piece of forest, which is closer towards Witfontein, far ahead of us. 6 kilometers about towards that direction ahead of us. There you've got some people with pongas, machetes, sometimes trying to and managing to rob some people in the forests. That is, of course, the part where I have to start if I want to do a serious climb like Craddock Peak in the mountain. And I will go with my machete to be ready, Freddy, if they dare. That is not uncommon in South Africa now. Forest birds. I haven't taken any photos yet. I don't even know if I'm going to take any photos. Do you want me to take photos? And the sun coming through the leaves. Oh, what the hell, let's take a photo. Bit of a contrast between sun and shade. And some sun coming through the leaves and branches. As we follow the trail. I'd love to have been walking here. I'd love to be walking here now for the first time, wondering, where is this going to go to? Does it stay on the side of the railway line? Where does that go to? Of course, now we happen to know that is the one that goes down to 5th Avenue through this forest section. There's a guy that doesn't live very far from the entrance there that regularly comes up. I still haven't met him in person. The reason I know about him is because of Wikiloc, LOC. And we've got the ferns. Very misleading. These ferns look ever so beautiful. Very misleading, maybe for somebody who walks here for the first time in these mountains. We know by now that they can just take over a piece of land in the blink of an eye. To a newcomer, such as my aunt from England, she was very upset when she noticed me just breaking them. I said to her, you walk enough in this mountain, you will see why I am very happy to just break them open and make sure the paths, the trails actually stay open, because they're a real pest, actually, as beautiful as they may look. Next topic, please. I'm dressed as if I'm going to be going down to town here. Hello, blue gum trees. Up there. Lots of blue gum trees. Maybe I'm in Australia now. Would you like me to go back with the railway line? Make a circle of it? I could do that. No people. No people with dogs. No cyclists. Just me talking to myself here. And one photo. Just one photo. Yeah. Sleeping pattern is broken a bit. I only went to sleep at about 4 o'clock in the morning probably. I never really fell asleep properly either. So actually you can say I didn't have any sleep last night. Then yeah, at about, I don't know, what was it, 11 o'clock? Somewhere around there. I managed to fall dead asleep. And probably got 2 or 3 hours solid sleep, even if it doesn't sound like it on this microphone. Ferns like this one. Please don't grow over the railway, the trail, yeah. And we are met by open peace. No photos to speak of. I would like, if I don't get going and just fucking do it, I'm not going to do Craddock Peak again, and I feel like doing it, so I must just get my backside in gear and go and do it. What's today? Monday. Let's look at the weather forecast. I think I looked at the weather forecast and this is interesting. And I think it said that Wednesday's weather looks alrightish. Quite open here. Hasn't been so open here before. Maybe you've got some people camping here somewhere. Doubt that strongly. Okay, I tell you what. I was going to turn here and make a direct circle. Let's go a little bit further ahead and have a look at our grass. Back to our famous, one of our famous photo spots here. If we zoom out, sorry for the shaking. Photo taken, thanks for your patience. Trees that have blown down, trees that blew down, invaded, absolutely invaded by crappy young other wattle stuff there now. Make it impossible there. Let's go and have a look at our grass. Our beautiful grass. And see what the grass looks like. Don't know when they're going to cut it, but actually it's quite pretty prior to cutting it. One would not think there's even a pipeline there. It was laid in there a couple of years ago. Notice that I've been recording right from the start. Make this walk look longer, but actually it's not a very long walk. Normally I stop and I record a bit further up maybe then again. Ooh, the part that thing that I like about this part is the smell here. What it is I'm smelling, I don't know. That you can't get onto the camera. Smell of this particular pot. And we get to our grass just now with the dark green at the bottom and light brown at the top. See, it's not been cut. Quite a couple of people that liked the photo I took of it a while back. Well, a while back is maybe 2 or 3, 4 days ago, not that long ago. Ideal terrain to bring a couple of little bushbuck or mountain bokkies. Lovely grass for them to eat. People, for the first time I can hear since starting my walk. Just had a rat going over the path there now. Time for a photo. Now this fucking arrogant guy is gone. Yeah, I used to bring my dog regularly too. Used to bring my dog all over these mountains, going for distances of 5, 10, 15 kilometers. His record walk with me was over 20 kilometers. That was a big circle route, and obviously ended up being longer. Well, not obviously, it happened to turn out being a longer route than I anticipated, because I ended up going all the way down to the main dam from the hut and losing a bit of track, losing my direction at these intertwining roads there at the main dam, looking for a particular crossing over the dam, which I then finally found. Yeah, of course you miss your dog. Who would not miss their dog? I don't know. I really don't know if it's worthwhile getting another one. There are pros and cons. Actually, I was convinced that I'd get a dog very swiftly after I had no choice but to put my previous dog down. And that's never really happened in the end. I thought, doubt whether I'm going to be able to cope. I'm going to need that company. That's never really happened. I think we're going to go back on the railway line. No, you know what? I'm not going to go back on the railway line. I'm going through the forest again, and I'll tell you why. I'm walking in shoes that I happen to like. And I don't think these shoes deserve millions upon millions of stones. Why not opt for nice soft terrain? Is it worthwhile recording further? We're going back exactly the same way we came now. Hope you enjoyed your walk. If anything significant comes up, I will take a photo, record it. Like baboons. Unlikely, but you never know. Thanks for watching.